Hello everyone, I'm happy to see you here once again. The educational series, has provided an informative and useful video about long-term disability insurance. Here, we will try to cover all about long-term disability insurance, including what is long-term disability insurance, long-term disability insurance plan coverage, how does long-term disability insurance work, the waiting period in long-term disability insurance, what is the cost of long-term disability insurance coverage, what factors influence the cost of long-term disability insurance, and much more. For your kind information, this series has been made only for educational purpose. For any doubt, you can use the comment section. We will try our best. Let's get right to the topic without wasting any time. What is long-term disability insurance? When an employee is unable to work due to illness, injury, or accident for an extended period of time, long-term disability insurance, limited, can protect him or her from losing their job benefits. Without the financial safety net provided by a long-term disability insurance policy, this can be devastating to a family's financial well-being. In the case of work-related accidents or injuries that are not covered by workers' compensation insurance, long-term disability insurance does not provide coverage. In the event of a personal accident, such as being involved in a car accident or falling, they will cover the employee's medical bills and lost wages. Long-term disability insurance plan coverage. When short-term disability insurance, STD, benefits expire, long-term disability insurance, limited, kicks in to assist the employee with his or her financial needs. Employees' short-term disability insurance benefits will expire after a period of 3 to 6 months, depending on their situation. According to some insurance policies, long-term disability payments to the employee are made for a specific period of time, such as 2 to 10 years. Others continue to pay an employee until he or she reaches the age of 65, which is the preferred long-term disability insurance policy. Different conditions for payout, diseases or pre-existing conditions that may be excluded, and a variety of other factors influence how useful a long-term disability insurance policy is to an employee are found in each individual long-term disability insurance policy. When it comes to disability benefits, some policies, for example, will pay benefits if an employee is unable to work in his or her current profession, while others expect the employee to accept any job that he or she is capable of doing. This is a significant difference that is important to the employee. In a comprehensive employee benefits package, long-term disability insurance is a critical component of the overall package. Long-term disability insurance is considered to be as important to an employee as life insurance coverage, according to industry professionals. When it comes to company policy, it is the employee's responsibility to make sure that it meets their needs. If this is not the case, employees are responsible for purchasing additional coverage on their own dime, which may be available at a slightly reduced rate through their employer's insurance company. How does long-term disability insurance work? However, while specific definitions of disability will vary from insurer to insurer, limited generally provides coverage for injuries or illnesses that prevent a person from performing the duties of their own profession. Limited provides supplemental income for 2 years while working in their own occupation or until they reach the age of 65 if they are unable to work in any occupation for any reason. Consider the following examples of common claims: pregnancy, cancer, mental health issues, including depression and anxiety, disorders of the musculoskeletal system. A serious injury is one that involves the bones, muscles, and ligaments, and it is one that requires immediate medical attention and treatment. The waiting period. The waiting period for limited is 90 days for both employee-paid and employer-paid limited. When you suffer from a debilitating illness or injury, the waiting period is the period of time between when you stop working and when you begin receiving benefits after your claim has been approved by the Social Security Administration. In other words, it refers to the amount of time you must wait before the insurance company begins to pay you. Because you will not be working during the waiting period, you will not receive a typical paycheck during that time. You may still be compensated. However, if you have accrued any sick leave or other types of vacation time, benefits start after the benefit waiting period, which is the longer of 90 days. The entire period of sick leave for which the employee is eligible is included in this calculation. If your company offers a paid time off plan, the fractionated period of paid time off for which the employee is eligible, as defined in the policy, is referred to as the fractional period of paid time off. Benefits are paid out for the duration of your disability, up to and including the maximum benefit period. The maximum benefit period is determined by your age at the time of the onset of your disability. What is the cost of long-term disability insurance coverage? A long-term disability insurance policy will cost you between 1 to 3% of your annual salary, depending on your age. The actual premiums charged vary from person to person. But long-term disability insurance is the most cost-effective form of income protection available. What factors influence the cost of long-term disability insurance? A number of factors influence how much you pay for disability insurance premiums, including the following ones. Age. The higher the cost of your insurance policy will be, the older you are when you purchase it. By purchasing when you are younger and at a lower risk of disability, you will be able to benefit from lower disability rates. Benefit period. This is the length of time you will be eligible for disability insurance benefits. Benefit periods are typically 2, 5, or 10 years long, and can last until age 65 or for the rest of one's life. The longer the benefit period, the higher your insurance premiums will be. And vice versa. A benefit period of at least 5 years is recommended by Policy Genius advisors, based on the fact that the majority of long-term disabilities last an average of 2 to 3 years. Amount of coverage. The greater the amount of coverage you require, the higher your premiums will be. Your coverage amount should be set at 60% of your annual gross salary, according to Policy Genius advisors. Because benefit payments are tax-free, 60% of your current take-home pay will be equal to approximately 100% of your current take-home pay. Health. The better shape you are in, the more competitive your long-term disability rates will be in comparison to others. Cigarette smoking and medical conditions like diabetes or hypertension will increase the cost of your insurance premiums. Location. The cost of long-term disability insurance varies from state to state. Generally speaking, they are higher in states with a higher number of claims. But each insurer has its own set of rules. Occupation. The more dangerous your job, the more likely it is that you will become disabled as a result of it. If you work in a hazardous environment, your disability insurance premiums will be higher, and your coverage options may be limited. The waiting period is as follows. There is a waiting period, also known as the elimination period, between the time you become disabled and the time you begin receiving benefits under long-term disability insurance policies. When it comes to premiums, the shorter your waiting period, the higher your rates are. Finally, in this whole series, we discussed about long-term disability insurance, including what is long-term disability insurance, long-term disability insurance plan coverage, how does long-term disability insurance work, the waiting period in long-term disability insurance, what is the cost of long-term disability insurance coverage, what factors influence the cost of long-term disability insurance, and much more. Hope you understand and found this series more informative and useful. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a beautiful day.